Origin is dead. To say this victory comes at the expense of massive sacrifice would be an understatement.
The strain is too much for him.
Hold on, Will. We're almost there.
But to say the war has been won would be a lie.
The dimensional gates have been closed.
All of them. Our enemy is confused, destabilized.
But he is still among us.
You all know what to do. Press the advantage. Defeat the remaining enemy forces. Reclaim our Earth.
This is our moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not waste it.
Good to see you awake, Carter. We were beginning to worry.
I'm not finished yet, Doc.
Good. Director Falk's been after me about your status. He needs you in the field. This war's not over yet.
Quick charge pack. Reduce the recharge time for all ability. Rupture pack. Increase weapon damage against shield and armor. Ooh, both.
Feeling like yourself again?
Something like that. Any idea what happened back there?
After you captured this creature, something went wrong. To be frank, I'm not sure what.
Just tell me we got Origin.
You most certainly did. With Origin dead and their central command blown to pieces, we're measuring significantly decreased Mosaic communications.
Decreased, but not stopped.
No, but the remnants of Mosaic are little more than echoes. You destroyed the broadcasting center and captured the creature powering it.
That'll do for now. Now we have to figure out whatever this is.
I'm working on that part. Still, amazing creature, isn't it, Carter? Just look at it.
I'm more concerned with how we can use it than how it looks.
Yes, of course. Clearly this entity played a vital role in the enemy's power structure.
Right. So what do you know about it so far?
Near as I can tell, it's a being composed of energy, entirely lacking a solid physical form.
How is that even possible?
I've no idea. It's nothing like any Earth creature, or like any outsider we've encountered so far. The outsiders were calling it an ethereal. It hasn't yet told me what it calls itself.
You're able to communicate with it?
No, nothing yet. But all creatures communicate. I just have to figure out this one's methods.
Now that we've got the outsiders on the ropes, what do you think we should do with them after they've surrendered?
That's an unexpectedly hopeful attitude, William. Since we can't be sure they will surrender, we may simply end up with tens of thousands of corpses.
But if we don't?
Well, who can say, really? If they're all truly free from Mosaic's influence, perhaps some can be integrated into society. I do look forward to finding out.
Got any theories on why I blacked out? This creature to blame for it?
Theories? Oh, I'm bursting with theories, Agent Carter. Let me share the one foremost in my mind.
Just give me the short version if you don't mind.
It's possible this creature, the ethereal, is the first thing that's ever pushed the bend brace to its limits.
So whatever it is, it's much more complex than anything we've faced before.
The entire core of Mosaic was dedicated simply to containing and harnessing this creature's power. I haven't seen anything else in the outsider technology that rivals it.
Huh. Wonder where they came up with that then.
Indeed. It raises new questions about their Mosaic network.
All right, Doc, I gotta go. I'm not done fighting this war.
Certainly. And we've got no shortage of new questions to contemplate.
Well, you let me know when you got some answers.
Why was that necessary?
You live.
And Origin is dead.
Then my kind are free, and yet still doomed.
Now that they aren't being controlled by Origin, maybe you can get them to surrender. If that happens, we can help them.
You would allow us to coexist on your world?
I can't promise anything. People won't forgive or forget anytime soon, but surrendering would be a good first step.
Without a promise of a new home, we cannot risk surrender. We are at an impasse.
That's a damn shame.
But if there is anything I can do to reach an agreement, I will try.
How will destroying the Mosaic network affect our people who have been infected? The Sleepwalkers.
Mosaic will no longer command them. You can take comfort in that. But I cannot offer you a cure.
That's unfortunate. If you had a cure, it might be easier for my people to accept a surrender.
And I would make such an offer. But we never concerned ourselves with creating a cure. Why would we?
Origin is dead. Mosaic is shut down and the gates to your world are closed. Why haven't your people surrendered yet?
No, Mosaic is not destroyed. You may have destroyed its source, crippled it. But the echoes remain. Even disconnected, I can feel them.
Crippled or not, your people have no leadership or reinforcements. What can we do to get them to surrender?
Hundreds of your years spent chasing a single desperate goal cannot be erased instantly. Mosaic leaves its scars on the mind. And we will not stop fighting until we have a new world to call home.
If they won't stop fighting, neither will we.
Then there is no solution.
How will destroying the Mosaic network... You've been cooperative, for the most part. So what do we do with you?
I have never decided my own fate. It was always determined by others. Origin, Axis, a legion of commanders.
Would you be willing to help us see a peaceful end to the war?
If a home can be found for my people, then I will do what I can.
You're a good man. Wait, what's your actual name?
My kind do not have names. We are referred to merely by position. I am a Declassified, or Hidden Watcher in your language.
Help us end the war peacefully, and you'll all be free to choose your own names. You sit tight. We might need your help if the war doesn't end soon.
I fear it will not.
Now we just learned his name. Use that instead of infiltrator. It's not that hard.
Have you had a chance to examine the new specimen?
Nein, leave it to the others. I am too busy reviewing the Avengers' thrust output.
But aren't you the slightest bit interested?
Nein, I have had quite enough of these new creatures. And I have no interest in keeping them in cages.
Hey!
Visitor Carter.
Panther made finished.
Guess we won't be stuck down here for much longer, huh?
Stuck? Ever since Falk lifted the lockdown, we could go topside when we needed to.
Yeah, but that's not the same as actually going home, you know?
Reminder. Agents are reminded that they may accept unconditional surrender from any outsiders, but are to follow their own initiative if there is reason to doubt the outsiders' intentions.
Dutiful as always, Chelsky.
You heard the director. There'll be time to relax when the war is over.
That doesn't mean you need to keep running yourself ragged. You need to relax every once in a while.
Says the man who won't take a day off to rest after killing Origin.
Yeah, but I'm a hero.
I think we've all earned that title by now, Agent Carter.
How's the campaign of misinformation going these days?
Sufficiently well.
What's that mean?
Well, so far I've had to cover up the destruction of a university, a town, and the biggest tourist trap in Colorado, to say nothing of all the captured sleepwalkers I've had to falsify records for. So the fact that you haven't yet seen any of that on national TV is good enough for me.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You wouldn't be here if you weren't the best of the best.
Thank you, sir.
Now that they've lost Mosaic, how are the outsiders responding?
Mixed results, as you'd expect. Some have gone berserk, some have gone catatonic.
Have any surrendered?
There have been a few across the country. To be on the safe side, we're shipping them all off to Alcatraz.
Everyone else thinks the war's all but over. What do you think?
I think I'll stay until we're certain of it.
I'll let you get back to your duties then.
Until the director says it's all over, I'll be here.
Not much longer now, huh?
Guess not.
Reminder, all returning field agents are to file written or oral reports with the lab technician.
They're cut off and
immediately
confused.
upon return.
They'll probably gather where their gates used to be.
Assuming they continue to fight at all.
If they don't, finishing them off should be a snap. Even if they surrender? Especially if they surrender.
Well, glad to see you back on your feet.
Yeah, well, I feel like I stuck my finger in a wall socket.
Just be glad you survived. It's more than we can say for some.
Like De Silva, and Nils, and...
And my brother. And so many others.
But it's over. We can make it. And that's only because of the sacrifices of everyone we've lost.
I know. But that won't bring them back.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened at the end.
The whole complex was centered on that thing. Weir says they called it an ethereal. When you captured it, their systems started losing power.
And now it's in the lab, where the eggheads can poke at it all day.
Whatever it is, it was connected to their Mosaic network, just like Origin was.
When we were there, Origin said I was carrying a demon.
When you first came here, Falk said you were the best agent he'd ever seen, but you had your demons. Maybe Origin knew you better than you thought.
Can't exactly go back and ask for clarification, can we? Not after setting off that bomb.
Well worth the price, if you ask me.
How long was I out? Are we seeing any results from the field yet?
It's only been a day and a half, but the early results look good.
I should damn well hope so.
Troops are in disarray and retreating from some engagements. We haven't even seen a UFO report in a few hours.
That's a good start.
Most importantly, the gates are all closed. The enemy's cut off in our world, and we outnumber them.
Oh, what do you know? We might just pull through after all. Assuming we can finish off the stragglers, what do you see happening afterwards?
For us? Paperwork. Do you have any idea how many sleepwalkers we're going to have to account for? Hundreds. Thousands, possibly.
Disappearances and false obituaries are simple. We did them all the time at the CIA. The hard part will be figuring out what to do with the outsiders who surrender.
Do you think they'll want anything to do with us, after we've practically made them extinct?
We can expect some of them to defect. They were invading because their homeworld was dying. They won't want to go back.
We couldn't send them back anyway. The gates are all closed.
And Dr. Dresner might have some interesting ideas.
I get the feeling that the war may have been the easy part.
We're in the home stretch, Angie. Won't be long now.
Sure hope so. But even after that, nothing's going to be the same.
The outsiders were being controlled by Mosaic.
It's just, well, we wanted to let the director know how much we appreciated his leadership this whole time. Actually, we grew it. We thought his office would be a little friendlier with the plant.
How long since they went into the gate?
At least 45. Wait, I'm getting a transmission.
They're alive? What are they saying?
It's... Yes! Mission successful. All accounted for and returning.
They did it! They really did it!
Hangar crew, prepare for returning Avenger. Medical staff, too. They have non-critical wounded. And some sort of captive, it sounds like. Well, to your stations, everyone.
Yeah! I can't believe they did it!
Never doubted them. But if you ever tell Carter, I'll deny it to the death.
Secret safe with me. So, got any plans for after the war?
Still too soon to plan anything like that.
Maybe, but I know you, Chelsky. You're the one who always has a plan.
Well, Nah, it's too crazy.
Hey, we just survived an alien attack. It's a crazy time.
It's just... I heard my old town is rebuilding, and they're gonna need a new mayor to coordinate things.
You
you're gonna run for mayor?
You don't have to laugh.
No, I think you'd be great at it, Chelsky. You, want any help?
Maybe. Let's end this war first.
Stop flirting with my girl! Saw her first.
What's your status, Carter? You fit for duty?
A little groggy, but I feel fine. Get me back out there and let's finish this.
Good. Bring up the map. There's plenty to be done.
Frozen plasma pack. Plasma weapons do significant more damage to mechanical enemies. Health Convert Pack reduces the wearer's health, but ability recharges times much faster. Tower Falls, Pima, New Mexico. Since first discovering the Outsiders construction in Pima, we have maintained a long-range monitoring station of the tower. And today it has given us our first signs of victory. The transport tower is beginning to show signs of decay and immediate collapse, whether the result of disruption of the enemy's mosaic network or lingering structural damage from our agents on the ground. This point to potential reclamation of these areas. Enemy Long Winter, Sorix Falls, South Dakota. Enemy's activity in American farmland has led to significant crop shortage, and combined with disruption of interstate and international trade and transport, the nation faces a shortage of food and fuel for what threatens to be the coldest winter on record, particularly in remote cities like Sierra Falls. If the final phase of the war is not completed soon and vital trade restored, America may face a new threat to its continuation as a global superpower. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. With the first signs of success, our operative can begin to return civilian lives back to normal. While communications remain particularly jammed, major cities are no longer engaged in nuclear preparation drills to shield the public from outside activity. With industrial centers like Pittsburgh returning to almost normal operation, we can begin to consider rebuilding the towns and villages lost to communist sneak attack. Secure Sleepwalkers. Angel, Fargo, North Dakota. Secure Sleepwalkers. Outside of the drowning of human sleepwalkers in a human facility for transport back to their homeworld. Infiltrate the facility. Sure. Welcome to Lunar View Trail.
They must be nearby. I can already see the corpses.
Move quick, and hopefully there won't be any more.
No more human corpses, anyway.
William, this is Dr. Dresner. Can you hear me?
What do you have for me, Doc?
We believe the Outsiders are building a new base of operations, using the Sleepwalkers as laborers.
We can't afford to lose the momentum. We gotta stop them.
Just ahead.
Take him down. Use the stems.
This should give us an edge.
Drone assisting.
Lining up the shot.
Using mind control. Blob out.
Enemies engaged! There go the shields! Get him down! Help! He broke mind control! They're closing in! Orders! Attack! That's your target. In my sight. Target. That helps. Walk it off. Eyes up. Run. Taking heat. Drone! It's healing them! Let's get him out.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Repositioning.
I can't get up. Help me up.
I got you.
Don't you give up yet.
Yeah.
I owe you.
Area secure.
William, this is Dr. Dresner.
We found a few of the Sleepwalkers, Doc, but we haven't found the main construction yet.
You must hurry. We believe that once they complete the construction, they will no longer need the Sleepwalkers.
So they'll ship them off like they did in New Mexico.
That was before the Outsiders were desperate. We believe that
streaming
now
for
any
about
unneeded
13 hours
Sleepwalkers will be disposed of.
You don't mean...
Just another reason to put a stop to this.
Looks like they finished construction.
Then we don't have a lot of time to save those Sleepwalkers.
Reduce the wearer's health, but ability recharge times are much faster. Yep.
Hey, an armory.
Load up, agents. No telling what's up ahead.
I have...
Make it fast, Doc. We're a little busy.
We have detected a power spike, and coupled with readings in the ambient.
The point, Doc.
They're sending reinforcements, William.
Damn. And what about rescuing the Sleepwalkers?
You must hurry if you want to save them.
Healing engaged.
You know, it would be better if you didn't stand on the side where they're actually shooting you from. Motherfucker.
Hit it hard! In position!
Got armor!
Weaken that armor! Take it out! Taking aim! Attack!
Targeting!
Blob deployed!
Now, while it's weak!
Friendly drone out! Diversion, now!
This'll distract him!
Hit the area, hard! Stims!
Activate stims! Fire mission confirmed!
Dock up another!
These drones are pretty damn helpful!
Take it out! Attacking your target! Focus on that one!
Copy, targeting! Weapons dry!
Here's some of them. Let's get them out.
I'm going in!
Got some survivors for you, Barnes.
Evac team will be ready when you secure the tower.
Come on, every second counts.
Head down! Sniper! Take cover! Sniper! Almost got it!
Mind merge. Make bank control targets tougher and increase the damage. Or increase damage bank control targets when they end. Just stand in
He's on our side now!
Let's get moving.
Eyes up!
We've got company.
Is that a gunship? Get ready. It's just got a lot harder. Keep the pressure on him!
Oh, I'm hurting here! Sniper, get down!
Helper drone up! Throwing a blob! Get those stims ready!
Stims ready!
Engaging mind control! Finish it off! taking a shot. Get me artillery. Shield orc, there! Shields up!
Commander!
Drones are pretty damn helpful! Head down!
Shields down! They're pushing! What do we do? Stand on the shield!
Target's down. I'm out!
Time to finish this.
Carter! You alright?
That's all for this place. Bring us home, Barnes.
Minor version within a single campaign. Health Converter Pack.